Good morning students. We have completed lesson 1. Today I am going to start lesson 2. Before going to start this lesson 2, just we'll recall our previous knowledge from 8th and ninth classes. In that, from chemistry, I am going to start the lesson 2 from chemistry. So in this chemistry, changes are of two types. They are physical change and chemical change. So what are the examples of physical change and chemical changes? In physical change, melting of ice, boiling of water, sublimation of dry ice, next cutting of wood, tearing of paper, when you add different colors of pebbles, green colors and red color, any two, three colors, when you mix that pebbles and mixing of sand and water, all these are comes under physical changes, examples of physical change. Now coming to the examples of chemical changes, digestion of food, ripening of fruits, next respiration process, rusting of iron, and when you add chemicals like a calcium oxide with water, and so many are there. In all these examples comes under chemical changes. By seeing the examples, how we can identify whether it is a physical change and chemical change. Now that all the examples I wrote it on the board, once see, we'll discuss more about this. In the physical change, melting of ice, crushing a can, boiling of water, sublimation of dry ice, chopping wood and shredding paper. Just a few examples. Now coming to the chemical change. These are the physical changes and these are the chemical change. Here the process of digestion, burning of crackers, the process of respiration, ripening of the mango, not only mango, any fruit you can take it, and rusting of iron, and powdered lime added to water. In these two, how do we identify? How can we identify these are physical changes and these are the chemical changes? For example, if you take the melting of ice, if you take any one example in the physical change, before the reaction and after the reaction, there is no change in the substance. There is no change in the substance. For example, if you take the melting of ice, when you take the ice cube, when you heat it, you will get water. When you get water, here before the reaction, you have water only, but it is in the solid form. But here after the reaction, after heating, you are getting water in the liquid form. So here there is no change in the substance, but there is a change in the state of the matter. There is a change in the state of the matter. Next, you take a crushing of a can. You take the can, you'll get the can shape like this, somewhere aluminum, that cool drinks cans. And when you crush it, you will get some shape like this. There is a change in the shape. Here there is a change in the state of matter, and here there is a change in the state of the shape of the object. So in the physical change, the substance is not changing. Whatever the substance you are taking before the reaction, after the reaction also you will get the same substance. There is no change, but there is a change in the state of the matter. Here I will write, there is a change in the state of matter and size, color and shape. There is a change in the state of matter, size, color and shape. So by this shape, by this state of matter, size, color and shape, we can find out that change is a physical change. Now coming to the chemical changes. In all this, the process of digestion, whatever the food you are taking, whether it is solid, liquid or whatever may be, finally it converts into blood. It converts into blood. So blood, again you cannot make it into food. You cannot make it. But here in the physical changes, the whatever the substance you are getting, that you can make it into the, means here there is no change in the matter. But here when you come to this, when you are taking the food, it changes after the reaction, it changes into blood. So you are taking food, but the final substance you are getting as blood. So these two are not same. like in the physical change. So here always you are getting the new substance. Always you are getting new substance. And food, either you can take solid, liquids or any state, but you will get in the different state. Next, burning of crackers. When you take crackers, you will get the smoke and something, gases are evolved. Sometimes gases are evolved. Smoke is evolving now. So from all these examples from the chemical change, always new substances are forming. Whatever here in all these examples, when you take whatever you are getting after the reaction, again you cannot make it into the original. You can from blood you cannot get into the food. And next, the ripening of the mango, you take the ripening of mango, you take it, that ripening one you can't make it into the raw mango. So that type of changes comes under chemical changes. In chemical changes, always new substances are forming. In chemical changes, always new substances are forming. So, from all these examples, just we discuss, always new substances are forming. Along with the new substances, how do we know that the chemical reaction is taking place? How do we know that a chemical reaction is taking place? That I will explain through different activities. Okay.